Hi, Chris Johnson, CEO of the Urban Taskforce. We've just put out a new publication of our Urban Ideas series. This is on architecture, innovation, not regulation. We believe that architects really are about creativity, about fabulous ideas, and if the planning rules are too restrictive, it's not good for that profession. We have 21 members of the Urban Taskforce who are associate members who are architects. So what we've done is we've put this publication together to profile their work. At the beginning of the publication, we have a bit of an endorsement from the New South Wales Government architect, Peter Poulet. And what Peter says in his words are, it's pleasing to see the Urban Taskforce, which represents developers, championing the important role that architects have in building our cities. He talks about a design-led approach, developing architecture and design policy in New South Wales. Peter is the chair of our jury for our Development Excellence Awards. We also have an endorsement here by Andrew Nimmo. Andrew is the president of the New South Wales Institute of Architects. He says, the architecture profession and the development industry are at their best when they work together in mutual endeavour, and we're excited to see the Urban Taskforce advocating for the important role a quality architect plays. So connecting to the key people in the profession. But I want to now quickly go through the various members who've got their work here. We start with A+ Design Group, 30 staff, led by Tony Leong. And they've done some incredible projects, including the landmark building. I want to follow that with Alan, Jack and Cottier, 80 staff, Peter Ireland, Michael Heenan, the key people with that organisation, and their amazing building they did for Stockland at Balgowlah. Arc Architects, a smaller practice, 5 staff, but doing some incredible projects in Alexandria and Rosebery, Mark Armstrong and Paul Rudolph. The key people. Architectus, 350 staff, a much bigger company. One Bligh Street is one of their projects. Michael Harrison, the Director of Urban Design, and Ray Brown, Managing Director, key people. Bates Smart has 300 staff. They're an incredible building at 177 Pacific Highway. Australia Towers, a number of buildings. Their directors, Philip Vivian, Simon Swaney and Guy Lake, are doing great work. CD Architects, 30 staff, Ziad Shaneen and Jacob Yamin, the Black Box House, the Pinnacle, great projects. DWP, 450 staff, a bigger firm. They've done the Charles Darwin Centre in Darwin. David Rose and Steve Pearce are key people who are part of that company. FJMT, 110 staff. The EY Centre, 200 George Street, which of course was done for Mirvac. And Dara, which is done for Lend-Lease, one of our members. And instead of showing the individual directors, they've shown the whole office in their spread. Fox Johnson, a younger firm, led by Emily Fox and Conrad Johnston, 15 staff, doing a number of apartment buildings in Botany and Wellington on the Park. Group GSA, a bigger firm, 230 staff, Mark Sheldon, Michael Mandel and Lisa Marie Carrigan, with incredible tower they've proposed at 197 Church Street, Parramatta, for a number of our members, Holdmark. Integrated Design Group, 30 staff. This is Andrew Lyer, Tony McBurney and Simon Thorne, with projects they've done at Tallerwood, Potts Hill and another project in Newtown. Koichi Takada, Architects, 45 staff. Koichi illustrated there. East Village, the incredible timber ceiling they've done, which is for Pace, another one of our members. And Sky by Crown Group, yet another one of our members as well. MHN Design, 36 staff. Viking by Crown Group, by them. The Beach House, Brian Mearson and Liam Hancock, the key design people for that. Mirvac Design, who've also sponsored this. Diana Saracasmo, General Manager of Design. The Chevalier at Harold Park, the tram sheds at Harold Park as well. Bus architecture, 120 staff, and the Marina Square at Wentworth Point, Bella Vista Farm, Rideau Pin and Amit Juklika, who are key people with that. PSEC projects, services, 11 staff. The Evolve at Mascot, the Alex, their team, Rafael Bautista, Patrick Sim and Eric Chan. PTW Architects, 200 staff, bigger firm. The Calyx down in Botanical Gardens, National Gallery of Australia, Diane Jones and Simon Parsons, the Sydney directors of that very important firm. Scott Carver, 75 staff. They've directors, Doug Southwell and Rodney Palster. The buildings at Cogra RSL, the Marina Square, residents in Hyde Park. SJB, 160 staff. The Urco in Erskineville, Casbar in Waterloo, Nick Hutsey, the director of SJB Architects. Turf Design Studios, actually a landscape architectural firm run by Mike Horn. Sydney Park Water Reuse Project, Kensington Street Central Park, where his firm did a lot of the landscape for Central Park. And finally, Turner Architects, or Turner, 120 staff, Washington Park at Como, Lucient, East Village, Nick Turner, the principal, Carl May, the managing director. So stacks of talent, stacks of people, great architecture happening there. And just on the back of our publication, to wrap this up, a thank you to our sponsors, Mirvac, that fabulous building that FJMT did, and Crown Group, that fabulous building that Koichi Takada did. So support from our members as sponsors of this publication. Architects are crucial to the future of our city, and we, the Urban Taskforce, wants to make sure we get good quality built environments across the whole of New South Wales and indeed Australia.